Hello friends, how are you all? Hope you are doing well. This video is about figures of speech in English. Let us see what is figure of speech. A figure of speech is a phrase or word that has a meaning other than the basic or usual meaning for rhetorical effect. It can be defined as saying one thing in terms of something else. It is used to add spice to language. There are different types of figures of speech. We will see one by one. The first one is antithesis. Definition: to place contrast ideas in a sentence. It literally means opposite. For example, 1. Man proposes, God disposes. In this sentence, proposes and disposes are two opposite ideas. 2. Speech is silver, but silence is gold. In this sentence, silver and gold are two opposite ideas. 3. Hard work is bitter, but it has a sweet fruit. The second figure of speech is hyperbole. Definition: an over-exaggerated usage of terms in a statement. This figure of speech is used when we want to convey extreme or impressive ideas to someone. For example, 1. I have a ton of things to do when I get to office. In this sentence, a phrase ton of things is used to achieve extravagant effect. 2. I am so hungry, I could eat an elephant. In this sentence, a phrase could eat an elephant is used to achieve extravagant effect. The third one is irony. Definition: the use of words or phrases to convey the opposite of their basic or usual meaning. Also, a statement or situation where the meaning is contradicted by the appearance or presentation of the idea. For example, 1. The cobbler's children have no shoes. In this sentence, the cobbler's children not having shoes is an irony. 2. The surgeon has phobia of blood. In this sentence, having fear of blood is an irony. Fourth figure of speech we are going to discuss is metaphor. Definition: the use of words or phrases to show comparison between two dissimilar things that have something in common. For example, 1. Time is money. In this sentence, time and money are two dissimilar things but the value is same. 2. His brain is a computer. In this sentence, brain and computer are two dissimilar things, but their intelligence is common. The fifth one is onomatopoeia. Definition: the use of words or phrases that show the sounds associated with the objects or actions they refer to. For example, 1. The bulldog said, bow wow. In this sentence, bow wow is a phrase used to show sound made by dog. 2. The plates fell to the floor with a clatter. In this sentence, the word clatter shows sounding effect. Sixth figure of speech we are going to discuss is simile. Definition: a comparison between two dissimilar things that have certain qualities in common. This figure of speech compares two different things in an interesting way. For example, 1. He is as cool as ice. In this sentence, the coolness of a boy is compared with the coolness of ice. 2. Aditya is as tall as a giraffe. In this sentence, tallness of Aditya is compared with tallness of giraffe. Seventh one is Synecdoche. Definition: a small word or phrase is used to express the whole idea. For example, 1. Boots on the ground. In this sentence, instead of saying, military forces are active on military operation, the phrase boots on the ground is used. 2. His life is organized around that little white ball. In this sentence, instead of saying he is a professional cricketer, the phrase life is organized around that little white ball is used. 8th figure of speech is pun. Definition: a play on words in a jokey way. It can also be defined as the words which sound alike but have different meanings. Ideas expressed in a double meaning way. For example, 1. A motorcycle can't stand on its own because it is two-wheeled. 2. Time flies like an arrow. 3. The lion's opinion carries a lot of weight. 9th figure of speech is personification. Definition: this is a figure of speech in which non-living objects or things are given human qualities or abilities. For example, 1. My alarm clock shouts at me every morning. In this sentence, alarm clock has given the human quality of shouting. 2. Trees beg for water in summer season. In this sentence, trees has given the human quality of begging. 10th one is paradox. Definition: a paradox is a statement that may seem illogical or contradictory, but yet can be right, or at least makes sense. For example, 1. You can save time by passing it. 2. When I'm low, I get high. 3. To be imperfect is the ultimate perfection sometimes. 4. We will see, said the blind man. 11th figure of speech is alliteration. Definition: this is a figure of speech in which the repetition of initial consonant sound is made in a sentence. For example, 1. Kira's kids kept kicking. In this sentence, the sound key is repeated. 2. My friends fried fish for Friday's food. In this sentence, the sound phi is repeated. 12th figure of speech is euphemism. Definition: this is a figure of speech in which a harsh idea is expressed in a mild way. In other words, inoffensive terms are used instead of offensively explicit terms. For example, 1. His grandfather passed away yesterday. In this sentence, the milder term passed away is used instead of harsh term died. 2. Many of the countries have adopted no pregnancy termination program to increase girl-child number. In this sentence, the milder term pregnancy termination is used instead of harsh term abortion. 13th figure of speech we are going to discuss is oxymoron. Definition: this is a figure of speech in which contradictory ideas appear side by side. They are used to create some sort of comedy. For example, 1. He is my least favorite actor. In this sentence, two terms least and favorite, which are contradictory, are used in the sentence. 2. That news was happily sad moment for me. In this sentence, the terms happily and sad are used, which are contradictory. 3. Virtual reality technology is amazing. In this sentence, virtual and real are two opposite ideas which are kept side by side to make sensible meaning. 14th one is metonymy. Definition: a metonymy is a word or phrase that is used as a substitute for another word which is closely associated. It gives more profound meanings to common ideas and objects. By using this figure of speech, texts exhibit deeper or hidden meanings. For example, 1. The plate is quite tasty. 2. The library has been very helpful to the students. 3. The hospital has been acting quite rude to the visitors. The last figure of speech we are going to see is climax. Definition. This is a figure of speech, in which words, phrases or ideas are arranged in increasing order of their importance. For example, he came, he saw, he conquered. In this sentence, ideas are arranged in increasing order. Thank you friends for watching this video. I am going to upload more such videos having special topics. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye. Take care.